What's up, everybody? My name is Ray. Today I am at Long Pond Ironworks in West Milford, New Jersey. Now this is the former site of an ironworking town dating back to the 1700s. And this is a state park, and they got all these houses and buildings preserved here. We got some old forges and water wheels and all kinds of cool stuff to see, so come with me. Alright, so the first thing we have to see here is this incredible looking old church. Just look at that bell tower up there. I apologize for the road noise. We're next to a very busy road. Look at that. And just look at these old glass windows. You can see kind of that sort of rippled glass there. Is there anything you can see? Just this old paint all cracked and peeling. This is beautiful. So, like many places I visit nowadays, the visitor center is not open because of the pandemic. But there is a little museum here to see. So, won't be able to see that today, but maybe in the future we'll have a chance to come check that out. So this sign gives you the history of this park right here, and you can pause the video here if you want to read this whole thing. So this place was established in 1766. That's 10 years before the American Revolution. That's really astounding to see that we're going to go through a place this old. So this place has quite a few old houses here to see, all kinds of historic ruins. We're going to check them all out today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, look at this one. Just look at that awning all caved in. And it looks like they painted windows on the boards. That always creeps me out when they do that. I don't know why, but there's just something spooky about that. But how cool is this one? Let's take a look at this one. Just look at this door. Anybody home? And more of these just painted on window panes, which just give me a really spooky vibe. I don't know why. So these must have been houses of the people who worked at the ironworks here. Just look at this from the backside. Look at how overgrown it is. And just look at this little like stone walled off section here. How cool is that? Now let's follow this trail and see where it takes us. And so now these houses here are in much better preserved condition than the ones I had just been looking at a second ago. Yeah, let's take a walk around this one. Very good job they've done of keeping this one very nice looking. And just look at this old stonework here. That's pretty cool. Just look at how beautiful this one is. We have this house right here, which is really beautiful and in incredible good condition despite being so old. It almost looks like somebody could move right in today if they wanted to. Yeah, just look at this one. Oh, that's really beautiful. You know, it's a little disappointing that all these windows are boarded up because I love peeking in the windows. If you've watched my channel at all, you know that's something I like to do. I walk down this old road here. This whole area is just really beautiful. We're up here in West Milford, New Jersey, which is part of the Skylands region. It's a higher elevation. Just got these mountains, just trees. It's just not quite as developed as the rest of the state, so it's just really cool up here. So another thing about West Milford is it's kind of the epicenter for sort of strange places here in New Jersey. You have the abandoned Jungle Habitat, which was a zoo safari place that sits abandoned today. I made a video there, that's pretty cool, you should check that out. You got Clinton Road, which has a reputation of being like one of the most haunted roads here in America. There was a place called Demon's Alley, which was an abandoned neighborhood that was supposedly haunted. People just up and left out of nowhere, but that's been torn down. I never had a chance to explore that. So yeah, this is kind of a place where a lot of spooky tales, spooky urban legends happen. We're gonna go explore it today. And just look at how beautiful this stone house is. Just this stonework here, all these different colored stones. That's really awesome. So now this is a state park, and I see these signs posted all over the place saying don't climb on or disturb these ruins, and of course that's a rule you should follow wherever you go. But they've done just a tremendous job of preserving these buildings here, and it's really a sight to see. Come check out. Just look at this awesome little fireplace right here. How nice is that? And just right behind this house, we have this beautiful stream right here. And right on the other side of the road from this house, we have the barn. And maybe we'll be able to get a look inside. I don't know if there's much to see in there. Looks like they got some benches and things. And right here we see the pond that this place is named after. More of a lake than a pond, but how gorgeous is this? All these tree trunks sticking up out of it. Wow. Oh, it is so nice to be here today. And so we can see here a old stone foundation, which used to be a blacksmith's shop. Which is pretty cool. But it looks like we got an old bike frame. That's really neat. An old car part of some sort. Looks like we got a tire axle of a car right here. Just look at these old bricks here. Oh, this is really cool. So I took this little side trail off the main road, and according to the map I have with me, I think it takes me to the remnants of an old dam just further up that stream we were looking at. So hopefully this is going to be pretty cool. Well, it looks like I did find something here. Let's check this out. Longhouse ruins, possible bunkhouse for single male workers circa mid-1800s. Okay. So this was sort of a worker's bunkhouse. But this is awesome. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. And just look at how far down that other wall is right there. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, what is this up here? This looks amazing. Okay, so the sign I just read said that this was the company store, and it was sort of the center of commerce for this town. It was like the bookkeeping office, and workers could come here and purchase goods, and it was just deducted directly from their wages. Looks like they got all kinds of stuff in place to kind of hold this together, help keep it preserved. I gotta say, this park has done amazing work to try and keep these ruins and buildings here in good condition for us to see. So I really gotta be grateful to them for that. Let's just walk around to the side here. Oh, this is incredible. I love stuff like this. And if you've been watching my channel and my videos, you know that I love places like this, and I'm sure you do too. You know, there's all kinds of stuff out there, all kinds of remnants of the past to check out and explore. Alright, so following this path, I can see it's taking me to another really large house. And according to the map I have, this was the manager's house. Look at this. Just look at this place. Now, it is definitely not in as good condition as some of the other places we've seen so far. You can see it's kind of in a state of disrepair. And there's a sign that says keep out. And this doorway is wide open, so I will take a walk up and take a look inside. Goodness. Not in good shape. Let's take a walk around the sides of this place. This place is just falling apart. But look at this. Wow. Right here next to this house, we have this lovely Japanese maple tree. How beautiful is this tree? Oh, and look at this. I'm drawing a blank on what this was used for. I'm sure somebody will let me know. And right here we have a historical ice house. Now, these were used to keep large blocks of ice back in the days before refrigeration. They would just put big chunks of ice down here, and they were below the ground, and they would stay cold. But look at this. I feel like I'm walking into an ancient tomb or something. This is so cool. So I'm walking down along this little side path to get a good view of the pond. And you can see these chunks of iron ore right here. Yeah, that's iron. That is so neat to see the ore just here along the ground. Just right through this little path, we had another nice view of this beautiful body of water. How nice is that? So this river here was used to supply the water that turned the wheels here that provided air for the forges. What a lovely little stream. And just over this bridge here takes us to the site of the forges and the water wheels. Oh, this is going to be really cool. I can't wait to see them. So right here we see the original furnace built at this site back in 66. And it's covered up with a tarp, so we're not going to be able to see too much here. But this was used to provide iron during the Revolutionary War. And so right here this way, we have the second furnace built here. Now, this was built in 1862 for the Civil War. It was used to make iron for rifles. Now, in my travels, I've come across a few iron forges, and this is by easily the largest one I've seen, most impressive. It has got to be at least, I don't know, 25 feet, 30 feet tall. And just look at this opening here. Look at the brick all around that. That is so cool. Check that out. Yeah, just look at this. This is just an incredible sight. Just a massive structure. And just think, this was used to make weapons for the Civil War. Look at that. And right here, inside these greenhouse-like structures, are the water wheels that were used to generate air pressure for the bellows that were used in these iron forges here. And just look at the foundation here. Are these iron bars still here? That is incredible. So now, unfortunately, these water wheels were the victims of vandalism. In the 1950s, they were burned. One of them still remains burned. The other one was reconstructed so we can see how it looks like when it was originally built. And so they have them inside these greenhouse structures here, I guess to keep them preserved. And this is the one that is still original, and you can still see all the burned wood. Wow. This is incredible. Let's walk around and get a view from the other side. Just look at this thing. I'm just speechless looking at this. This is so cool. And just look how deep the pit for it goes. I really hope I don't drop my camera down there, because we won't be getting it back. Just amazing to see this. And so the second one here has been reconstructed, so we can see what it looked like in its original untouched form. Just look at that. Isn't that incredible? So now what we see here is a pit to build a water wheel, which was never built. It was intended to be one large water wheel to replace the other two that were in use. And I guess the project was unfinished. But just look at the size of this. It is just enormous right here. And it looks like some sort of ancient temple in ancient Egypt or someplace. It's really quite a sight. Yeah, this is just enormous. So this was Long Pond Ironworks in West Milford, New Jersey. Some really incredible sights here. Just an incredibly well-preserved chunk of our history. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I had fun coming here and checking it out. My name is Ray. My channel is Ray out there. If you like this video, please hit subscribe to join me in my adventures in the future. Thank you for watching.